Hi, my name's Kindra. I'd like to welcome you to my Bible study. Um, I like to go to the Bible when I have problems, questions, um, when my children have questions, when they have problems, when anything. Good place to start. Really good place to start. Well, really good place to end. Anyway, lot of answers. Really good answers. Well, recently I've decided to switch jobs. I don't know where I'm going to go. I have no idea. I There are several options of what I'd like to do. Um, but what is going to make me happiest? What is going to be more profitable? What is going to check every box? But those are my boxes. Those aren't God's boxes. So, I need to stop checking my boxes. And so I need to ask him. I need to ask God what my path is. So I'm going to go ahead. Let's dive into the Bible. And I'm going to read a verse about asking. And that's going to be Psalms 119, verse 143 through 149. And I'll give you guys a minute to find that page. Trouble and distress have come upon me, but your commands give me delight. Your statutes are always righteous. Give me understanding that I may live. I call with all my heart, answer me, Lord, and I will obey your decrees. I call out to you, save me, and I will keep your statutes. I rise before dawn and cry for help. I have put my hope in your word. My eyes stay open through the watches of the night, that I may meditate on your promises. Hear my voice accordance with your love. Preserve my life accordance with the law. Wow. That's asking some questions there. It's crying out. I don't know if I'm necessarily crying out, but I'm certainly asking. I need some guidance. Let's see. And, once you ask the question, he's not going to just straight off answer you. Well, he may, and if he does, you're blessed. But for the rest of us who have to wait, meditation has a lot to do with it, because how are you going to listen if you don't meditate on it? If you don't take the time to stop and listen, how are you going to hear? So let's hit on meditation for just a second, and then we'll go into listening, the big part of it, the part that I'm kind of struggling with right now. So let's talk about meditation. We're going to Joshua 2, verse 8 through 9. Keep this book of the law always on your lips. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do anything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. I like that. Well, I like everything in the Bible. So I'm going to say that a lot. So that's on meditation. Sit, listen, be quiet, be silent. I know that's hard these days with our cell phones going off. I don't know if my cell phone's already vibrated like 4 times. Facebook and some other stuff. And it takes away from your experience. And I just did. I should just turn it off. Next time I'll turn it off. But we need to be in the present. We need to be able to hear the Holy Spirit or the Lord speaking to us. So let's dive into listening, because you got to listen. So let's start at Romans 10, verse 17. Consequently, faith comes from hearing the message, and the message is heard through the word about Christ. The message, word about Christ. I know I'm weird. Oh, this next verse. I tried to read it in my King James Version. It made no sense to me. So I had to get our other Bible. We all have one. Our youngest is 9. So we all have the 3rd grade reading level Bible. And I had to pull it out to understand this verse. And I know it's silly, but it just made more sense to me in this. And that's going to be in Galatians 3, verse 2 through 5. I would like to learn just one thing from you. Did you receive the Holy Spirit by obeying the law, or did you receive the Spirit by believing what you heard? Are you so foolish? You began by the Holy Spirit. Are you now trying to finish God's work in you by your own strength? Have you experienced so much for nothing? And was it really for nothing? So I ask you again, how does God give you His Spirit? How does He work miracles among you? Is it by doing what the law says, or is it by believing what you have heard? You know, you can't do it on your own. That's what they're saying in here. You can't do it, with your own strength. You always need God's help. I mean, He is the creator. He knows what's up. He knows what's going on. He has your path planned for you. He knows it. And He'll show you in time, as He will show me in time. I just need to listen and have patience, which apparently we'll probably get to tomorrow. Because I don't have it. I like it. I should have been a millennial. Okay, let's go to James 1, verse 19 through 20. My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. So quick to listen, slow to anger, but quick to listen. Let's see. All right. Let's go over to John. Oh, 1 John 5:14. And I'll wrap it up with this one, because this is kind of a how-to, if you will. Okay, 1 John 5, chapter 5, verse 14. This is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to His will, He hears us. And if we know that He hears us, whatever we ask, we know that we have what we ask of Him. I'm going to read that again. This is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to His will, He hears us. And if we know that He hears us, whatever we ask, we know that we have what we asked of Him. So, if we ask Him for what we need, not greedy, what we want, not checking all your boxes, and listen, meditate, and listen, might just get an answer. I know I'm patiently waiting for my answer. And I hope that you are patiently waiting for your answer. And I hope that being here with me this morning helped you a little bit. If not, you got some Bible reading in. And that's good. It's always good to read your Bible.